Thank you for listening to Lone Star Community Radio. This program was broadcasted and recorded live from the LSCR studios in downtown Conroe, Texas. Lone Star Community Radio is supported by listeners like you. Donate and sponsor today. For more information on getting involved with Lone Star Community Radio, contact us at lscrstudios@gmail.com or visit us online at www.irlonestar.com.
Radio's version of doom scrolling. It's the Audience of One show on Conroe's 106.1 and 104.5 FM, streaming on irlonestar.com and available wherever you tend to get your podcasts from. On today's show, we discuss getting left behind, what your walk says about you, and returning stolen goods. I am Andrew, maestro of the run sheet, next to the man who was told by a gypsy that he seems to have it all together. It's Dick. You're never going to have the right tire for a jet car. Schisler.
Sup?
What's up, man?
Sup? Happy Halloween.
Happy Halloween.
Yeah.
Glad to see that you went with the bit and dressed up.
Yeah, dude. I mean, I'm wearing a Halloween shirt.
I'll say this to all of our onesies who are listening on podcasts. That is the vast majority of our listeners. You may want to go over and check out the YouTube.
Lone Star Community Radio's YouTube channel, yeah.
Yeah. We might have a little special treat for the viewers this week as I'm dressed up specifically for Halloween and specifically for Dick's spirit animal.
Oh, yeah.
Stale cracker. Put that on a cracker, dude. I even came in with tongs. I got everything, man. Ready to go. I needed a little like stuffed animal with rubber crawfish to really complete the ensemble, but I think this looks all right, man. You were a little starstruck when I put it on.
Oh, dude, like right when you put it on, I'm like, that is awesome.
Like, oh my God, it looks just like him.
It does. You got the gut and everything. I'm kidding.
It's a pillow.
I'm kidding.
Now, I got this at the Spirit Halloween store, and I find it interesting anytime you go into the Spirit Halloween. I'm sure you've been in there before.
Yeah, I got a costume there.
You're not wearing it, simply, surely.
Well, no, I didn't have it in my car, and I was like, I have no idea where I put it, and it was just like light up ears, and I was.
Oh, that's not really a costume.
Yeah, I'm not a.
This was your idea to dress up, by the way.
Yeah, I know.
Hey, man, last week, we should get dressed up for Halloween. I'm like, all right.
Yeah.
Okay, let's do it.
And I had the greatest intention of it, but I did. But to be fair, I did inform you this morning, and I was like, I am not going to have one today because I literally am going to be at work from 6:30 till the show. So I don't have a...
Spirit Halloween receipt says all sales are final. So I'm like, I paid for this. I'm wearing it. Dang it.
Well, if anything, that is a very creative costume because...
Thank you.
You only paid for, what, the glasses and the hat?
Mm-hmm. The hair's all natural. I grew it out from last week.
I forget, dude. But yeah, no, I had some good ideas how to clown you, but I just didn't have time this week. This week's been really weird. Mm-hmm. So
the Spirit Halloween is a funny place because it's always packed right before Halloween. And, when you walk into Spirit, it will have like the huge... I guess haunted house looking setup with all the $400 and $500 animatronic witches or scarecrows or whatever, and it never fails. I'm going to say 2 minutes, somebody gets jump scared by that thing. I'm like, what did you think it was going to do? So I sat there and just kind of watched and timed it out. I'm like, yep, here comes somebody else, and the witch would move. Somebody freaks out.
I should have bought that. I should have bought the penis hat. That's what I should have bought.
I saw it there, actually.
Yeah, I should have bought it just because it's funny, and especially for this show. People wouldn't be able to see it. They would just see the top of it. They wouldn't be able to see the tip.
I know. They'd be able to see the bottom part that rests on your chin.
Yeah.
I will say it is going to be very difficult for me to see my computer screen and these awesome pit vipers I got going on, man.
They had those at...
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, I mean, these are obviously knockoffs, but it completes the ensemble.
It really does. You do look like stale crack. People can't see the full version of them. You got suspenders and you got your tucked in shirt and you're going for it.
That's right, T-boy. Money. Well, maybe I'll take a picture here and we'll put it on our social media. Man.
I think you should. But no, I have a costume in the car. It's a jersey.
Whatever.
It's a jersey that I was going to wear tonight.
Did you, speaking of costumes, did you hear that the guys who stole the goods from the Louvre French Museum,
Oh yeah.
they've been caught, or at least a number of them have been caught? I don't think we talked about this last week. If we did, I don't remember it. But a lot of ancient, priceless jewels and crown jewels were stolen from the Louvre in France. And yeah, they found him, man. They caught him. You know how they caught him? Dude was literally just walking down the street wearing a crown and some jewels around his
Are you
neck.
serious?
No. I don't know how they caught him.
I'm not.
He's pretty easy to catch. What is that guy over there looking like the Burger King? Just walking around. Let's cuff him.
So they just got him because he was getting coffee.
I don't know how they caught him, man. They've caught like 5 or 6 of them, I think, already.
Because didn't they catch that one guy who did the? It was either not the Boston bombing, but it was like a serious event like that, and he was just at McDonald's.
Jokayev Sarniev.
Are you just making that up?
No, that's his name.
Oh,
Jokayev Sarniev.
One of them was at McDonald's, and somebody was just hanging out at McDonald's, and he's like, "That looks like the guy who killed so and so." And he just calls the police, just casually, like sitting there while eating a cheeseburger, and he's like, "Yeah, that guy. I'm pretty sure he's right in front of me in line."
You think he's second guessing ordering that cheeseburger now at this point?
Yeah, that's.
Oh, man, I didn't really need it. Dang it.
Well, I was just, what's surprising to me about that story was why would you go inside?
Cameras everywhere, man.
Well, I mean,
I think eventually they found him hiding in someone's boat in their backyard.
I don't think it was the Boston bomber then.
Okay,
like,
then
this is
I'm
where
getting
they
stories confused.
arrested this guy at McDonald's.
Oh,
like
no, this is a
the
different
cops
story.
came, but that the tip off guy was just hanging out having.
So he wasn't loving it.
No,
Da 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 da.
but no, I think those bombers got shot up in the boat. I think they shot.
Oh, they may have shot at the boat or whatever.
Yeah.
He was pretty jacked up when they took him in.
Yeah.
Anyways.
Yeah,
So I was looking up someone's Wikipedia page, and I'll say who this person is here in just a minute. But I always think it's kind of interesting. In fact, in this case, I wanted to know how old this person was.
Okay.
But I think it's funny, you know how Wikipedia does this on the left-hand side. They'll have like a table of contents that says like childhood,
Yeah.
professional career. Man, it is never a good sign when you're looking through that and it says like legal troubles.
Yeah.
Or controversies. It's never a good thing. You always click on like, what'd this guy do? Well, in this case, I'm talking about Bill Cosby.
Okay.
Because I wasn't sure how old he was. And I clicked, I think he's like 88 now, which is crazy. He's still kicking it.
He's 88,
Yeah. I just
and he's
looked it up.
still married.
Yeah, which is strange. Camille, I guess, stayed by his side. But anyways, I saw the legal troubles and went, oh, yeah. Forgot about that. Because at one time, Bill Cosby, America's dad, right? And now,
Ooh, he has 5 kids. I wonder how that works out.
what do you mean?
They have 5 kids together, and like imagine
Mm-hmm.
that your dad is like a serial drugger / rapist.
I would say alleged, but I guess he did do time. So
Yeah.
he was convicted of it, Or at least one count.
Isn't he like completely blind?
He's got milk eye.
Yeah, like he's completely blind, right?
In one eye. It's a degenerative eye condition
Yeah.
that causes the pigment to kind of
Yeah,
one of them to bulge and the other to kind of go completely white. Yeah, he doesn't have a lot of vision, let's put it that way.
Yeah.
But he knew how to find that Diet Coke can, Drop a
Yeah.
little in there.
That's pretty wild, man.
It is wild.
It-
Would you have in your Wikipedia, would you have any controversies? A tab that says legal troubles.
no, I've never been arrested, and I've never been close to being arrested.
Good for you. Good for you. Because you know too many people. Hey, what's your badge number? I know the chief of police here. And just let you go.
No, I think my favorite one. I was with a guy, and we were down the street from his house. Mm-hmm. Like literally, like you could see his house, and we got pulled over. I was just sitting there, and my friend didn't tell me he was going to do this. The officer comes up and was like, "Hey, did you know you were speeding?" And like you kind of roll through that stop sign, and he's like, "I got to take a poop, man." Just like the first thing my buddy says, and I was like,
Does that work?
and I go, "What?" And he's like, "I gotta go so bad, officer."
And I've never had a ticket since.
And he's like, "I'm so sorry. Like, I really gotta go. I live right down the house, like street. Here's my ID. Here's this. Like,
flinging at him.
that's my."
and he starts running.
Yeah, he's like, "That's my house. I just really need to go to the restroom. Like, if you want to give me a ticket, can I go to the restroom? I'll come back." And the officer was just dumbfounded. He's like, looks at it. He goes, "I'll be right back." And he's like, "Please hurry." And he comes out. He's like, "Just get home."
Did he really actually have to go?
I mean, I don't know, but the best part about it was
No ticket.
He didn't tell me he was going to do any of this stuff. He was just like, "Oh man, we're getting pulled over. Shoot!" And I'm like, "Yeah, man, you kind of speed and roll through that stop sign.
Swallow all the drugs. Swallow all the drugs.
And then all of a sudden, I just really got to poop, officer. It worked. Oh, that was good. I'll never forget that because I was like trying to hold it together because I wanted to laugh so hard because I was like, "Where's this coming from, dude? Like, do you think this is really gonna work?" And it did.
Well, good for him.
Yeah,
Good for him.
Good for him.
Dick, I put something in the beginning of the run sheet here that I want you to take a look at.
Okay.
Seeing as how this is Halloween and our very first and probably our only episode that's ever going to fall on Halloween, if I had to take a guess. Are you familiar with what
You're
concierge
not very hopeful.
pumpkin delivery is?
No.
I wasn't aware of this either, but I guess this is a service that people are interested in who might have a little bit of disposable income and want to adorn their house with gourds and pumpkins and making it look festive. And these people will deliver
they're
packages.
sold out.
Oh, yeah. They will deliver these packages to your house or business, set them up for you on your front porch.
$800.
That's where I'm going. Packages starting from $1,300 all the way down to $185. This is insane, and they're not even carved. Are you showing this to the
Oh
onesies
yeah,
here?
I'm on the website. This what we're looking at now.
Porchpumpkins.com.
Yeah, it is package number 1, $13.50.
Yeah,
So
this is insane. But she does offer some business coaching too, if you're interested, Dick, in the off season. I'm thinking I really missed out on a business opportunity here. The AOO show.
oh,
we need to
we got a 1 hour
porch pumpkins.
$1,500.
Maybe we could do this for I don't know, Thanksgiving. We can deliver some hams and some turkeys and set it up on people's porch.
Right? See, when I learned stuff like this, I already know people who would actually do this.
Oh, I'm sure. Well, as you said, she's sold out. So
Yeah, and
hey, she found a hole in the market. She's exploiting it. More power to her. As there's a picture of there holding a pumpkin in between her legs. It looks like.
what?
And the picture of her. It's not between her legs, but it's kind of between her legs. I guess that's the business
where's
owner.
this lady living who's paying these prices?
I could not find the location of this. I have no idea where this is at.
Austin, DFW, and Houston.
Oh, so it is a Texas base.
Yeah.
Which is probably why it came across my timeline.
Yeah.
But here in Texas, you don't really want to pay $1,300 for some pumpkins to set on your porch when it's still 100 degrees outside.
Well, like I said,
to rot.
I know people who would spend that money just because they want to have that pretty front yard.
Hey, look, it does look nice. I just ain't paying. And it kind of reminds me a little bit of the people who pay thousands of dollars to have their house adorned with lights.
Yeah.
And then at the end of the season, somebody comes and takes them down. It's not really any of your own stuff. It just doesn't seem the same. You got to get out there and do a little sweat equity yourself.
people
Grow
can-
them pumpkins
That's
yourself.
because you
damn
do
it.
your own thing. That's because you're obsessed with that crap.
Maybe, I don't know. I don't know that I'm obsessed with it.
I'm not. I'm convinced now I could live in a tent.
I've been convinced of that for a while now, Dick.
I'm good, dude.
I mean, we've made all kinds of suggestions about you living in the back of the studio, perhaps with a tent and a
That new studio is going to have a
little swing.
a shower. and
New
a gym.
studio. Are you breaking some news here on Halloween?
Well, we're not really breaking it. Hopefully,
To our onesies, we are.
Well, hopefully we're moving. But I checked it out, and it's
So
got a
there-
gym. It's got a gym and some showers.
There's some rumors floating around that the IR Lone Star Studios will be moving out of downtown Conroe Tower into the newly built rec center on the south side of town, which will have a dedicated studio for this show.
Yeah, the wandering time I have is going to be limited because it's surrounded by woods.
Yeah, you're going to get lost out there.
So-
Where's Dick? He's out wandering in the woods again.
Well, I wander around downtown all the time. 'Cause
This is true.
if I have like an hour to kill, I don't want to just sit here and then
Just stare at people and
just wander around.
mothers
I've seen
grasping
some
the hands of their child.
I've seen some fun
Don't
stuff.
don't look at him. Don't look at him.
There's some fun stuff going on down here.
Give me my beans.
My beans.
All right, man, let's go ahead and
But yeah, man.
kick off our Halloween
me
show,
ask you
buddy.
something.
Uh-oh, we're not kicking it off just yet.
Well, let me ask you something.
We'll edit that out
Do
in
you-
post.
Are you one of those folks who do decorate? Because I know you do Halloween, but do you decorate for other? When I tell people that you decorate, typically you actually spend at least 5 hours minimum
I mean, maybe.
to do your front yard. Like you actually craft objects to be put in your front yard. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Right?
Sure. Yes.
So do you do that for other holidays?
No, I do not. Just Halloween.
Why not? Just curious.
Just because Halloween tends to be the most fun.
Most fun? No, I mean, because you could do Thanksgiving. You can have some fun with Thanksgiving.
I probably could, but I don't.
And then you can have some fun with Christmas.
Could, yes.
Like,
I could put Jesus in a pirate ship or something.
yeah.
Yeah, combine the two, right.
You can just
Him and Jack Sparrow
Because one of my buddies was talking
holding
about
baby
this.
Jesus.
My buddy was talking about this, and he's like, man, he's like, I'm not looking forward to Christmas. And I was like, oh, what's going on? He's like, you don't understand how many Christmas decorations we have. He's like, there's at least 16 boxes. I go, at least? And he goes, yeah, and I have to get them all down, and then I have to put them all back up within like 2 weeks.
You know what could solve that? A nice match.
I told him a new girlfriend.
That too.
But it got me thinking is like, I always wondered if that was really important to people.
It is to others.
Because like
more to some than others, I think.
I grew up, we had light decorations, but then my mom just stopped doing it. Mm-hmm. For some reason. Like she lost the fire.
Yeah, it comes and goes, man.
Yeah. You think so?
Yeah.
Because I imagine if I had money, I'd be like, I would actually get this lady to deliver it, and what I would do is smash them all with a sledgehammer in the space they set them up, and go on social media and be
Tell her
like,
it got delivered like this.
no, I would say like, hey, I paid another group double the money to make it look better, and then just be smashed pumpkins. That'd be great.
I guess.
And that lady would be like, okay, cool.
She don't care. She already got her money.
I got my money.
You don't have to come and pick them back up. All right, buddy, let's go ahead and kick off this
how much
show.
are pumpkins?
Anywhere from like $4 all the way up to maybe $20, depending on the size of said pumpkin. I know the markup. This is what I'm getting at. Now, there's a lot of them in there. But some of them are small, some of them are large. But the markup for $1,300, I guess it's because they artistically arrange them on your front porch.
Well, it's 16 specialty pumpkins. 3 hay bales.
Oh, it's the hay bales. You know the market on hay bales these days.
8 medium jack-o'-lanterns. 8
Wait,
white.
hold on. It does say jack-o'-lanterns?
10 large jack-o'-lanterns.
Because to me, a jack-o'-lantern means carved, and I didn't see anything on there that was
Well,
carved.
I'm telling you.
But hold on. That changes everything, because carved does take some time.
2 grand prize pumpkins, which are just giant pumpkins. 8 medium jack-o'-lanterns. 8 white.
And this is why we ended up having an hour and 20-minute long show,
And
everyone.
16. And then a handful of mini orange pumpkins.
Do this on your own time, Dick. If you're ordering something, I think I'm going to take 2 of them.
So you're getting 40-plus pumpkins.
What a deal.
And you said they're like, those pumpkins are probably, what, average $8?
I mean, at the grocery store, yeah, but maybe these are artisanal pumpkins, right? Only from the finest of pumpkin seeds, made off the west coast of
So you're probably spending $500
somewhere.
around $500 on pumpkins. And then they actually set it up for you?
Yeah, that's part of the package. They come in, they adorn it, I believe. It's concierge service, man. They better for that price.
Oh, cool. You want me to do it for you?
No, thanks. She's already sold out. All right, now let's kick
For
off the show because we are going to be going on
next year.
Entirely too long. Kick the show music.
I'm not going to do anything.
All right, I'm going to kick it off anyways then. I'm not going to do anything. You can't make me. A cruise passenger in her 80s who had just embarked on a 60-day luxury tour around Australia was found dead after being left behind on a tropical island.
Nice.
Yeah, nice! The passenger, who hasn't been named, was reported missing to authorities on Saturday night when a check of a small cruise ship confirmed that she wasn't on board. Get this, Dick. The vessel had docked earlier Saturday at Lizard Island Resort off the coast of Queensland, known for its natural beauty and luxury accommodations. They confirmed that the woman's body was found on Lizard Island on Sunday and described her death as sudden and non-suspicious. But it's not clear when she died, nor why no one noticed she wasn't on board when it departed Lizard Island. This is weird, man. Now, first of all, 60-day cruise. That is a long cruise. And I'm just going to say, generally speaking, I think the longer the cruise, the higher your odds are of dying. And just think about it. It's just natural order of things. You got a 2-day cruise, probably pretty low. You're taking a 15-year cruise, pretty good chance something's going to happen to you. 60 days, kind of right in the middle. But this lady, can you imagine that? She's over there on Lizard Island looking down for some really nice puka shells, and she looks up and the cruise ship's gone. Oh, well, she got to be thinking, wait, well, maybe it's around the other rock. Nope, they left her behind. I guess technically she didn't die on a cruise ship. She died on the island. Kind of a sad story, but really scary, man.
Yeah. I mean, I am kind of surprised this doesn't happen more often. Especially you're paying $50,000 for the cruise.
That was my next topic. 50 grand? Good God. I would hope there'd be some kind of verification on your whereabouts if you're paying $50,000. And if you're that cruise ship and you realize that she's gone, you just keep going the rest of the 45 days left on the tour. Be like,
I don't really.
Or do you think they canceled it?
I don't know. No, I bet you what happened was they couldn't find the woman, and they're like, "Hey, we can't find her. We'll send somebody else to look for her."
And you just don't let any of the other passengers know.
Yeah,
because if she has no other relatives or whatnot, on the ship, if she's by herself,
because really, what as the captain, you're like, "What do you want us to do?"
Yeah, exactly. And these other people are like, "Man, I know it's kind of sad, but I paid $50,000 for this. Can we keep going?"
It's like $800 and something a day.
Yeah, let's just keep going. Look, I got the all-inclusive. I bought the drink package, for crying out loud. Let's keep moving.
That better be included in an IV package too.
Afterwards?
Yeah. Well, it's $800 a day, $800 something a day.
Yeah,
that's a lot of money.
Well, you were just saying you were willing to pay $1,300 for concierge pumpkins.
Yeah, just so I can make fun of it and have fun with it.
I don't know. I'm not cruise guy. Never been on a cruise. To me, just not my thing. And this is one more reason why my chances of dying on a cruise are essentially zero. Because I ain't getting on one. And this is one of the reasons.
Why doesn't that surprise me that you won't get on a cruise?
It's just a big floating toilet, man.
Why don't we go? I think we would have a great time.
I guess. The thing is, everybody says, well, it's so neat, like, because you stop from port to port in all these different cities. I'm like, why don't I just go to the different cities? Skip the cruise part altogether.
Cruise is fine.
Too many diseases floating around on those things, man.
Well, it's funny to me. I went on one cruise, and I just turned 21. So when I found out they had delivered beer to my room.
Oh, God, it's always about beer, isn't it?
Well, I found out, like, you can put something on your door, like what kind of eggs you want and all this kind of stuff. And I'm like, I don't have to do anything for myself. I just have to write it on a piece of paper. So every morning I had a 6-pack delivered, and I had my omelet. And I was just walking around, drinking beer, smoking cigars.
No wonder you liked it.
And it was all right. The only thing that really got me about it was every attraction, because it wasn't like a Disney cruise, like a carnival or something.
Yeah, you're not allowed on those.
Every attraction was more geared towards families. So like the pool area had the slides and all that kind of stuff, and then all the activities were more kid friendly. And I was like, so the only adult entertainment here is technically the casino. Mm-hmm. And that's
not for you.
Well, I mean, I went in there just because there was the only place for adults. Because I was there with my extended family. It was one of those freak coincidences that one of my cousins couldn't go. They already paid. Like, you want to go? I'm like, yeah. So I didn't hang out really with anybody. It kind of sucked because I didn't really know anybody.
A way to sell it.
And but when I found out the beer thing,
no,
that was perfect.
No, it's on.
Because then what I loved about that is I didn't have to wait in these like obnoxious lines. I could just keep putting that on my door, and so I'd ask.
Keep it coming every 15 minutes, baby.
Every morning, every afternoon, and I would just go back to the room, pick up the next bucket, and I'm like, perfect. And then it was great. That was great right there.
Well, Dick, I know that you have been touting the versatility of the anus for years. And as it turns out, you are right.
I know.
Because Japanese and U.S. researchers have developed groundbreaking treatment for people who can't breathe through their lungs by delivering oxygen where the sun doesn't shine. That's right. Butt breathing. It's a technique that suggests that it's safe and well tolerated, pushing the cheeky alternative one step closer to becoming a real lifesaver. Dick, are you aware that your butt has the ability to take on air? Not just push air, but to receive air.
Not a lot, though.
Just enough, huh?
Oh, I don't know.
Butt breathing.
Not a lot.
Just enough. Now, I know what you're thinking immediately once you found out you can breathe through your butt. I wonder if I can smoke a cigar down there, too, man.
No, I like the taste of it. I don't really want to
Well,
confuse that
you never
with
know
my
until you
body.
try it.
So is that what I'm going to tell people if I cough and it like my breath smells that day? Like, oh man, your breath stinks. Like, yeah, dude, I've been doing a lot of butt breathing.
Been breathing through my butt. Well, loaches, which is a type of bottom-dwelling fish, usually breathe through their gills like most fish do. But when their oxygen runs low, they're known to swim to the surface, gulp air, and swallow it. The air moves through their digestive tract where the oxygen is absorbed into the bloodstream before the rest is expelled through the anus. And I guess researchers are thinking we may have the same ability as well. Loaches can breathe through their backsides, and they're not alone.
You know what started
Sea
this?
turtles.
You know what started this? Mm-hmm. It's because of COVID.
COVID started this? Or this is where
research.
COVID started?
No, this is where the research.
They were bored. What if I can breathe
no.
through my ass?
Their reason is many patients died because there was a global shortage of ventilators.
Well, this is true, yes.
And so they were trying to figure out an alternative way for people to breathe.
Let's try down here.
I like it.
Butt breathing.
I love it. Can you imagine being in an accident and like you're out, right? And then 2 or 3 days later you wake up and you're just like all in cast and you're sitting there and you're like, I don't feel like I'm breathing. And like, oh, don't worry, we got it covered.
We got it covered.
What do you mean? And they have a mirror and they show like the mirror of a mirror of a mirror and they show your butt and you're like, what?
Well, it works like an enema when researchers slip oxygen-rich liquid straight into the rectum using a lubricated tube. Once inside, the oxygen would theoretically pass through the intestinal walls into the bloodstream and bypass the lungs altogether.
Would that be kind of
And
scary?
early animal tests have showed the treatment could have some success. Would that be weird? Yeah, Dick, it'd be weird. That's the whole reason we're talking about it.
No, I'm talking about because like isn't breathing I forget what they call it, like it's a control mechanism in your brain that it automatically does it so you don't have to think about breathing.
Involuntary?
Yeah, I think that's the key word.
Kind of like blinking?
Yes. Mm-hmm. So if you're doing that through if you're
he's leaning back
if you're
already,
doing
folks.
that that's my thinking laying right here.
Okay.
Oh, working on that.
Yeah, okay. Continue.
Trying to breathe, dude. Making sure nothing's blocking. But think about your body going like, hey, you're not breathing, but somehow we're getting oxygen still. What's going on here? You think that would be kind of confused? Can you talk, you think?
Through your butt?
No, I meant more of like if that's the way you're getting your oxygen
Yeah.
for your body. Mm-hmm. I don't think you could talk if you weren't using your lungs. If you have nothing going on up here, but it's all going down there.
Yeah, I think
I
at
don't
this
think
point
you
you're
could talk.
probably not doing too well, man. You're
Yeah.
probably non-responsive, right? I'm guessing.
Yeah.
You're at a point where you're having to breathe through your butt. You're not doing too good. You're signing like one of them chimps.
Okay.
Speaking of chimps, this story was everywhere, but a truckload of, quote, aggressive research monkeys escape after a truck crash in Mississippi, and 3 of them are still on the loose.
Oh, I thought they got the last one.
Well, they may have at the time of the writing of this article from CNN or Fox News. There were 3 of them still on the loose. These were like science monkeys that they do research on. And they're saying that a lot of these monkeys I guess they were being transported, had an accident, they escaped, and they are rather large and aggressive. That sounds like they also had some diseases, maybe because they did spend some time on a Carnival cruise line or something. But apparently they had the hep, they had herp, they had COVID, hepatitis C, all kinds of things because, again, they're undergoing treatment. Can you imagine being in this small town in Mississippi, seeing monkeys run around thinking, oh my God, this thing's not only about to rip my face off, it's also about to give me some hep in the process. Do you catch hep if your face gets ripped off, by the way?
I don't know.
I'm not entirely sure.
But, so if you read this article, it really covers everything that nothing really happened. because they're saying that the 3 are still out there, and I know they
Right.
killed a couple. I thought they
It's
did.
not their fault.
But then they also, the Tulane University, who was the, the people who were handling the monkeys, said they didn't have any diseases in them.
Yeah, I think that's to keep the public calm. I mean, if you tell them,
you
yeah,
think-
you got some hep monkeys
you
running
think
around,
they were
people are going to
lying?
freak out.
Do you think they were lying?
I think there's a pretty good chance they're doing some what we call public relations. Dick, they don't want
You
to
think so?
scare the public. Yeah, I mean, I'm guessing. I mean, because to me, a monkey on the loose, it's wild, it's aggressive, is going to be dangerous anyways. But if you start telling them they've got diseases, people
Did
really
you see
are
that
suffering.
article about the monkey being in Spirit Halloween?
Oh, I did actually. I heard about
It had
that.
a diaper on.
And people didn't realize while they were at Spirit whether or not it was animatronic, but since it had a diaper on, they figured, I guess this is
Yeah.
real. Somebody brought a monkey.
Yeah, some girl brought a
into
monkey in the studio like a month ago.
this studio.
Yeah, it was weird.
That is weird.
And because I kind of looked at her and I go, "So you're one of those people that has a monkey?
Monkey
Like,
people
who
are
has
weird.
who has a monkey?" But yeah, it seems
Well, the officials confirmed that they did not know the exact number of monkeys that escaped. So I'm not sure how they know how many of them are still on the loose. The number of monkeys killed, or the
and of
number
course they
of
got to
monkeys
talk
that
to
still
PETA.
remain.
PETA had to make a
Oh, of course.
comment.
Of course.
Of course, the last time they breathed was the last time they were in freedom because of a car crash. So that short-term freedom they held, and then they got shot.
The taste so sweet, but so short.
Yeah. Everything about this is kind of fun,
I imagine their life wasn't too full of
especially
entertainment.
especially
At least they
ha-
got to go out doing something they love.
happening in Mississippi.
This is true. And on top of it, you're a monkey. You got hep, and you're in Mississippi.
Allegedly hep.
Yeah, it could have been
I mean,
herp.
Well, and COVID.
Yeah, on top of it,
Um,
with a gentle serving of COVID on top.
I just like the idea of people shooting at monkeys, because that would be really weird.
Yeah, I would think so. All right, last
Would that
story
be a
here.
weird day for you if you like your job
From
was,
who? The monkey? Yeah.
No, like if you're the authorities and they're like, "Hey, we need you to go to the weapons locker, grab the AR, whatever. We're gonna kill some monkeys."
Yeah, well, hold on. We got code 554 coming through. What is that? I've never seen that code. Let me look it up.
Monkeys.
Oh, my God. It's hepatitis monkey.
Yeah, I like it.
All right, last story here before the break. A top U.S. Army general in South Korea has revealed that he has been using ChatGPT to help him with important command and leadership decisions. Oh, great. What could go wrong? That's right. We have people at the top of our United States military consulting ChatGPT for advice. Not feeling too good about this.
See, I don't see a problem with this.
Really?
Yeah.
So he's so you're talking to ChatGPT and you're like, Zimbabwe has increased the tariffs on goods to the U.S. Should we send troops into that country in retaliation? Is this a good course of action? And ChatGPT, yes, that's a perfectly sane and rational response. Bombs away. No, man, this is not good at all.
Yeah, it is. It gives you another point of view.
Well, he claims he was only using it for like leadership things and not actual like military strategic maneuvers.
You know what I
but
found out?
We're only one step away.
I found out somebody used ChatGPT to find the station.
This radio station?
Yeah. They were like, I need to promote this event. Ask ChatGPT, how should I promote this event here in this area? And it said, contact Lone Star Community Radio.
Nice.
Isn't that crazy?
That is crazy.
So yeah, I don't see a problem with this.
Yeah, that's because
I kind of want to get ChatGPT and let it just dictate my life for a week. What should I eat today?
I don't think it would end up being much different.
What should I eat? What should I
Let's
drink?
be honest.
Should I go to the restroom? Should I shower? Should I? I'll do that.
These are decisions you should be able to make on your own, Dick, without the aid of ChatGPT.
What I'm going to do for the next episode
God.
is I'm going to take all your articles and
Well,
run
not
it
my
through-
articles, but
Well, the articles that you post for the show, I'm going to put it through ChatGPT.
Sure, okay.
And I'll be like, I want you to explain each article to me
sounds
and
riveting.
tell me why it's stupid.
You don't need that, though. You do that on your own.
Yeah.
All right, man, it's a pretty good time to take a break. When we come back, we are going to talk about getting caught and getting away with it. Right here on the Audience of One show, everybody.
Oh, do you still need to go to the
Stick
restroom?
around. I'm going to do it on a cracker, dude.
Car enthusiasts of Conroe, FM 104.5 and 106.1 Lone Star Community Radio invites you to shift into gear every Monday from 1 to 2 with Cruising Car Club Talk with Robert and Randy for news on all things automotive in the greater Houston-Conroe area. Can't make a live show? We've got you covered. You can find all of our uncut content, including full episodes on Spotify, iTunes, Play Store, YouTube, Facebook, and irlonestar.com. Again, that's Mondays 1 to 2, Cruising Car Club Talk with Robert and Randy. See you there.
We're back here at Audience of One. Oh, yeah, that's a good scratch. We're hanging out in the studio, Lone Star Community Radio. Just to remind folks, you can always send funny articles or interesting topics for us to talk about at audienceofoneshow@gmail.com. And, or visit the show page at irlonestar.com/AOO. That's irlonestar.com/AOO.
God, I'm so disturbed now.
Why?
You over there moaning. I don't need to see your O face, bro. Seriously.
Okay, so it's Halloween, and as you can see on
Yes, happy
YouTube
Halloween,
that I'm now
everyone.
showing people is your stale cracker. And I'm I'm wearing
Dick.
I'm wearing
Dick, aka Dick.
I'm
Oh,
wearing a
man.
Halloween shirt. I like it.
It's good enough. It passes.
It glows in the dark. Does your costume glow in the dark?
I guess you got me there, man. You got me
So
there.
Go eat it, baby.
On a cracker.
On a cracker.
Dick, have you ever discovered something embarrassing about yourself? Perhaps it's something that you do that you're just not very proud of. And like I said, maybe even embarrassed. Something you recently discovered.
No.
This happened to me. I came to the realization that I over-ellipse my text messages.
Oh, the dot.
The dot. And I've been doing it for years.
What is it? 3 dots?
3 dots, man. Gotta do 3. Rocking 3. Sometimes I might even put 4 in there if I'm feeling freaky about it. But I realize I do this entirely too much, and I can't get out of the habit of doing it. It's a bad habit. I'm embarrassed by it. I've decided to take this to the airwaves to admit that I have a problem. I over-ellipses my text messages. And folks, if you've ever received a text message from me, and you're like, what is with all of the dots and the ellipses? I'm apologizing. I'm trying to become a better person, a better text messenger.
Oh, I've already accepted I'm the worst. You know how bad my text messaging skills are?
Yes, we've talked about it, and I've...
that my phone now tries to auto-create words I spell correctly into the words that I always misspell.
Dickanese.
Exactly. It's like,
Speaking your language?
like my buddy
The
Grant.
machines are learning.
My buddy Grant, every time I spell Grant, now it's GRANBT.
Grambent.
Well, because for some reason it ends by the B, but I always typed in B and just hit send.
Like, we don't know what this word is, but we know he uses it all the time.
But now when I try to type in Grant correctly, it's like, no, Gramps. And I'm like, I'm just going to go with it. So in our group chat, everyone's like, this is the funniest thing. People started noticing. It's like, why do you keep spelling Grant's name GRANBT?
Oh, the phone's doing it, man.
And I'm like, hey, man, my phone auto does it, and I don't really care to change it. But I guess I should be embarrassed by that. I'm not, though.
No, own it.
I don't
you know
really-
what?
I don't-
Actually, I'm going to start owning my ellipses. I've changed my mind.
Yeah, just do it.
I'm not embarrassed by it anymore. In fact, I'm just going to send you a message, nothing up but ellipses.
Because I have a group of friends who are very intellectually smart, and they always love,
As opposed to...
well, like my drinking buddies. And
You said intellectually smart. Intellectual kind of already
applies-
implies
all
smart.
right, or
yeah.
intellectuals. But they always correct my grammar and spelling all the time.
Because they're intellectually smart.
And every time I'm like, cool, don't care. And they're like, oh, we're just trying to make you better. I'm like, I think I'm as good as it's going
It's
to
like
get
when someone
here.
says, for me, personally, you don't have to say personally, you just said for me.
Yeah, you can correct me all the time. I'm like, okay. Like, these,
If you listen to Audience One, like,
yeah. Like, just
It
deal
ain't
with
happening.
it. Just,
It ain't
just
happening.
deal with it. That's my costume right now. It's called Just Deal With It.
Speaking of costumes, again, when I was at Spirit, I saw a costume for like a private eye. And I always find it interesting that they can't use copyrighted things. So they're usually pretty
Yeah.
generic on the costumes, but you know that they're trying to impersonate a certain character. Like it'll say pop star, but it's clearly Justin Bieber's haircut from when he was like 15 or whatever. Well, this one was clearly trying to impersonate or look like James Bond or be a James Bond costume.
For a Private Eye?
Yeah, it was something like that. So maybe it wasn't Private Eye. It was, I'm trying to remember. It was,
Secret Service?
yeah, something like that.
Secret Agent?
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
But have you ever thought about the fact that James Bond is kind of a bad guy? I mean, we always think of him as a good guy, but he kills like 10 people in every movie and ends up stealing your girlfriend, or at least having relations with her. I don't think he's a good guy at all. I think James Bond's actually like the villain in these movies, and we've just sort of changed it in our brain.
Well, no, they're collateral damage.
He's not the protagonist. Oh, I see. So it's like a Dexter scenario. He's killing people, but they're bad people.
But he's not going out to intentionally kill these people. He's just like,
It just kind of happens.
I got to save the world, and this guy's in my way, or this lady I slept with, and they killed her for revenge. That is one thing I always enjoyed about the James Bond, is like, I wonder what the ratio is of him sleeping with a woman and then the chances of her dying.
Pretty high.
Because
he does tend...
It's got to be like one every movie.
At least. Like I said, I don't think he's a good guy. And somehow, who's the author of those books? Ian Fleming?
Yeah.
Yeah. Somehow he's got us all confused that this guy was just so great. Like,
Well, yeah, you also think there are spies. So in the spy world, stuff like that happens. So
I want to be a spy.
I don't. That sounds stupid.
Oh, that sounds great.
No.
Oh, okay. You sold me. I just told you all the great things that this guy gets to do.
No, well, I mean, because you constantly have to be on alert. That sucks. Like, you never have a downtime.
Yeah, you're kind of constantly
no
looking
such-
over your shoulder,
There's no such thing
even
as
during
downtime.
coitus.
Like, even those
What was that?
Mission Impossible movies, they always find him doing something fun, and you're like, oh, sorry to ruin your fun.
So I got to be quick.
You got to put these glasses on, and then or you have a new mission. Because, like, one thing I would love to see, because I know they're coming out, like, probably more Mission Impossibles, I would love the opening scene.
One can only hope.
I want them to do the opening scene like traditionally, like it's action oriented and whatever. And he puts the glasses on. It's like, if you wish to accept, and he'd be like, nope.
Change my mind, man.
Yeah, it's like, nope.
I'm busy.
Yeah, and I wish he
I
would
got
say.
plans this weekend.
I wish he'd say nope like one time and just continue on with the movie, and that would be great. Because they always ask him. That's part of like the fun
Yeah,
dialogue.
do you
and
accept? Oh, dang it.
it's like, no, I don't have to, do I? Nope.
Yeah, I mean,
I wouldn't want to be.
we know it's at the beginning of the movie. He's going to accept.
I wouldn't want to be a spy.
All right, we've established that.
Plus, you know how big his ego is? It's like, yeah, I was the last man that woman was with.
Over and over
And he's
and
like-
over again.
And he's just like, that would be hilarious to me.
You know, I killed her, man.
Like, I don't know. They just keep dying, man. I don't know if it's me. Oh, no. See, that would be really funny. It's like the new James Bond, and he's already killed like 7 women by, sleeping with them. And the guy's like, oh, by the way, your seed is actually killing them. It's not the vengeful
Oh,
boyfriend.
right. Yeah,
It's
exactly.
just- we have to tell you that. And he's like, what? And it's like, yeah, we always thought it was the boyfriend, the vengeful husband.
Yeah.
But actually, they died in their sleep because your seed is toxic, and that would be great.
Dick, speaking of TV and movies, when is the last time that you adjusted the brightness on your TV? It seems like when I was younger, I was constantly messing with like the tint or the brightness. Now, I don't think I've done that in years. Most TVs seem to just kind of come out of the box already tuned. And I think the last time I messed with it was during a Game of Thrones episode where it was super dark. And I think they got a lot of complaints about it too. And I was actually changing the brightness on my television trying to be able to see something, but I couldn't see anything.
Yeah, I mean, I don't really care.
Okay, I'm just going to watch it dark.
Well, I mean, I don't.
Dick, do you know where my phone went?
Did you have it?
Yeah, because I'm having to use it as a Wi-Fi right now.
You probably left it in the restroom.
Well, it seems that everything is working still, so that's why I'm asking. I'm looking around. I'm like, I don't see my phone.
I guess the TV's
It's
not,
on the floor.
No, you don't. I wouldn't say TV now. I'd be like, do you adjust your phone brightness?
Yeah, but even that's now auto, right? It's got the light sensor.
Yeah,
So
but
if the light's on, it kind of dims or vice versa.
But do you still adjust it ever?
Yeah, every now and again, I kind of override. I'm like, you're not as smart as you think you are, phone. I can't see crap. I don't know. It's just one of those things that you don't even think about anymore. But it was always something. Just the V hole on that TV or something. There was always a setting that seemed like it needed slight adjusting in the old days, but not anymore, man. We're living in the future. That's all I'm saying, man.
Cool.
Speaking of the future, police officers swarmed a 16-year-old high school student last week after an AI gun detection system mistakenly flagged his bag of chips as a firearm. Good God. This guy's name is Taki, T-A-K-I, which is a pretty popular snack these days, so I imagine he's a pretty popular kid in school. What's up, Taki? His name's Taki Allen. He was waiting for his ride at Kenwood High School in Maryland last Monday when the police...
Let's take a step back.
Oh, okay, yes.
Taki's a risk taker.
Okay. Do explain.
He put chips in his pocket. I'm a big pocket supporter of food. Like food in the pocket. It's a natural habitat. But chips, that's kind of risky.
Yeah, because you run the risk of them all breaking into bits. That's when you just take the bag and you just dump it. Lift the bag up and just pour it into your mouth.
You look like one of those people.
Oh, I do that. I definitely do that.
But
he placed an empty bag of chips in his pocket, and moments later, police officers suddenly surrounded him, ordering him to the ground and handcuffed him, the local station reported. Holy cow. So much for AI being all that accurate. By the way, I neglected to let everybody know that the butt breathing story was a listener submitted story. So thank you, Eric, for the butt breathing story. I forgot to give him credit where credit is due.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah. No, just kind of interesting, man. Kind of interesting.
Hold on.
What?
Did he put the bag of chips in the trash can?
It says in his pocket. I don't know where the trash can came from.
Well, if you're watching the video, it looks like they're in a trash can.
Well, maybe he's trying to hide the evidence. Just like anybody. Gun or not. You quickly take it out and you throw it away.
Yeah, I think that's
Wasn't me, man.
I think he had it. He put it in his pocket, walked to the parking lot, threw it in the trash can. And then
so I think he had it in his pocket at one point.
Yeah.
By the time the cops got there, he had already taken it out of his pocket and then placed it into the trash receptacle. But it is kind of a weird thing that they're not only monitoring you, students, whatever, so much so on camera. Now they've got AI detection to detect all the hood rat stuff you're doing.
Hood rat. What's a hood rat thing? Tell me about it.
Smoking under the bleachers.
Do they even have bleachers anymore?
Oh, they got bleachers, buddy. They got so many bleachers. Dick, this is an interesting story.
I never understood smoking at school.
Yeah, just anywhere, right? Why is it got to be at school?
Well, no,
it doesn't make any sense, right? Because you know your chances of getting caught pretty high.
Yeah, because like you can't hide the smoke smell, and so you'll be detected within the first.
Don't need AI for that.
First half of the cigarette.
Yeah.
Unless you get access to the roof, that's actually pretty awesome. I know I got on our roof. That's cool.
I know you did.
So I guess if I really wanted to smoke, yeah, you gotta be smart. I guess smokers are gotta be smart.
Crafty, you gotta be.
Yeah.
This is an interesting story, Dick, but humans have been fighting each other ever since the earliest stages of our species' history. And scientists believe that these fights changed how we evolved, particularly men. This is known as intrasexual selection, where competition between members of the same sex shape how they evolved. New research raises the possibility we may have evolved to detect clues about whether a man is dangerous from the way he walks. That's right, the way you walk might determine how tough of a guy you are, or at least perceived how tough of a guy you are to other men.
Cool.
What do you think your walk says about you, Dick? I'm thinking it says that you really like NPR and you're kind of interested in de-escalation techniques. That's what your walk says to me.
What? Did you ask ChatGPT for that answer?
No, I know you, for crying out loud. My walk says I'm not entirely sure what street I'm on. That's what my walk says. Certainly doesn't say that I'm a tough guy. That's for sure. But yeah, it's kind of interesting. And you've noticed this in certain ways guys walk. You're like, I ain't messing with him. There's got to be some truth to this, right?
Yeah, I mean, people who square up always look to me like they need to use the restroom.
Yeah,
Because
okay.
they're always walking with their head forward, like trying to get there. And I'm like, that guy's in a hurry. Must be trying to get to the restroom.
It says men on average not only have 80% more arm muscle, well, some of us do, and mass, and 50% more lower body muscle mass than women, but also tougher skulls to help us, or them, survive in a fight. That's right, you got a thick skull, Dick.
I'm built-
So
I'm
next
built-
time your mom says, you got such a thick-headed kid, you'll be like, biological, Mom.
I'm built for battle, Mom.
Go for battle, that's right.
Yeah, I believe it. I believe I'm a killer.
Yeah, it's pretty neat, man.
Yeah.
I don't know, I just think that...
If I fought children or something, yeah. But like fighting another guy, that'd be hilarious to watch me fight.
There's been some other studies that are kind of related to this. It says in 2009, participants from all over the world could tell a man was strong just from looking at his facial picture. So let's see that man. Oh, that guy's got a strong jaw. He must be strong. Kind of interesting, man.
Yeah, I got called thin the other day, like sickly thin.
Sickly thin.
Yeah.
Oh, you're just petite, buddy. You're quick on your feet.
No, and I told him it's probably because I actually groomed my beard. I actually kind of groom it.
I have noticed it does appear like the hair is more going in all in one direction.
Yeah. It has instead of like sleeping on all sides of my face. But yeah, someone said you look thin, like sickly thin, and I was like, what the hell?
It says voices also hold important information about people's strength perceptions, too. In a 2010 study, participants listened to the voice recordings of native speakers in English, Spanish, Romanian, and blah, 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 blah. And they could accurately estimate the speaker's upper body strength. I don't know if they asked them how many push-ups they could do, although they were less accurate when it came to the female speakers than men. So even your voice says how kick-ass you are.
Yeah, you think so?
Face, walk, voice, it all adds up to going, I could kick that guy's ass.
You think so?
This is what I'm saying. Have you not been listening to the last 2 minutes?
I'm asking if that's what you think.
Yeah, I do think there's probably some truth to that. Again, my walk, I always look like I'm a little confused. And it's not typically...
Because you are confused.
There you go.
I listen to NPR. I look like someone who listens to NPR.
And practice his de-escalation techniques.
I mean, that's true. I'm always really good about getting out of stuff.
You just know, hey, wait a minute, I think that was kind of insulting. I don't like fresh air. The radio show.
Now I'm just going to think about breathing out my butt.
I bet you're definitely thinking about breathing out your butt right about now.
You want to know one of my secret talents?
Listen to this, Dick. This
Hey,
is what?
I've been doing it this whole segment.
What, breathing out your butt?
That's why I've been leaning down. I'm trying to get as much airflow.
Just really getting some cardio in, bro.
I can't believe we actually talked about that.
Timothy Fogel.
Who has a
Next
funny walk to
story.
you? Like who has like? Now I'm thinking
Conor
about
McGregor. George Jefferson.
But most guys who come out with the fight music always have that. Like I'm about to go beat the
Yeah, but
crap
George
out of
Jefferson, he was just moving on up. And he
Yeah.
walked, kind of has arms going behind his back.
Yeah.
Let's
I
see,
don't
who
really
else had a
know.
little funny walk?
I know the Nazis had a funny march.
Yeah, it always comes back to the Nazis for you, man. Always.
Well, I'm
about
trying
the
to think of
Nazis.
walks. You know,
That's more of a march. But yes, you're right.
because I remember being young, someone told me I need to walk with straight toes. Some people walk with their feet out like a
Yep,
waddle.
that's a duck, and the opposite of that would be pigeon-toed.
Yeah, but I try to walk with straight feet.
Good for you. How's that coming
Is
along?
that the NPR thing you're getting? Is that the signal I'm sending out?
Think so?
NPR. That's so good. And I'm gonna be thinking about people's walk. I'm trying to think of other people's because it has nothing to do with running. Because running, everyone has a different run.
Yeah, there's some
'Cause I
folks
can-
I see on the track when I'm out there that.
Well, my favorite runners are the runners who let their arm or their hands go limp.
they're just flapping around
and
like
they're
chicken
just,
wings.
like doing that.
Yeah.
And then there's that.
There is that.
But then there's some people who don't lift their knees.
And you're like,
up.
I could kick that guy's ass, is what you're thinking.
No, I never think about that about people.
Oh, okay. Maybe that's me. That's right. You're into de-escalation.
Yeah, I'm not into beating people up. I feel my mind says if I'm gonna risk beating you up, might as well just try to kill you. Like
Jeez,
if
dude.
we're already getting physical, like
Okay, that escalated quickly.
yeah, I'm de-escalating. That's it.
Listen to this, Dick. Timothy Fogel is this young man's name. Evaded police and deputies multiple times by speeding off away from them in the Texas county of Bexar, B-E-X-A-R, Bexar County. Using his Instagram account, Fogel would post these videos of the high-speed chases online while taunting law enforcement. The first encounter happened April 30th when a Bernie police officer noticed a black BMW without license plates, red flag, stopped behind his car on I-10 West Frontage Road. When the officer turned to investigate, Fogel made an obscene gesture, of which we probably can take some kind of guess at what it was, and sped off, starting a chase that ended when the suspect drove into Bexar County. He left a caption for his video saying, "He tried, but failed."
Yeah,
Yeah.
10-year prison sentence for it.
Well, yeah, that's kind of where I'm going. This didn't just happen once. This wasn't just an isolated incident. This guy recorded multiple incidences of him in his BMW, in some cases going up as high as 142 miles an hour on I-10. And as someone who travels that road frequently and has family that travels that road frequently, kind of concerning. Got 10 years initially, but it was reduced, since this is his first sentence, to 6 years probation. And he had to write apology letters to the police officers saying that he wouldn't do it again.
Do you think they keep those kind of letters?
I'd frame it, man.
Do you think you would?
Apology statements. Really? This guy's going 140 miles an hour and all he's got to do is just write, "I'm sorry, I didn't mean to. My bad."
I wonder how he walks.
Yeah. 1 foot really heavy, though, so he kind of drags it because that's the gas pedal foot, man. Get it?
Now I know when I'm in prison, I can tell people by threatening, like, I'm going to beat you so bad you're going to breathe out of your butt. Right? That's a good threat, right?
In one account, he was going 118 miles per hour. It sounds like his bit is he starts in one county and then drives into another like that suddenly. "Oh, they can't get me. I've crossed the county line." Like, this isn't the Dukes of Hazzards, bro. And they'll post it saying, "Sheriffs don't do nothing again."
Well, he got away multiple times.
He did, yeah. He did. But I just love this note that he must also write apologies to law enforcement agents he endangered and pay back his parents for all the legal costs, as he is just 19 years of age.
Proud mother right there.
Speaking of getting away with it, a German woman who stole the top of an ancient Greek column more than a half a century ago, that'd be 50 years, Dick, has returned it to Greece.
People live that long?
Yes, some folks do, ending a decades-long absence for the 2,400-year-old artifact that was taken from its birthplace, or the birthplace of the Olympic Games. So this chick back in the 60s, as like a young teenager, early 20-something, decides to steal the top of this Greek column and just have it basically on her nightstand.
That's weird.
For the past 50 years. And I guess finally she goes, it's 9 inches by 13 inches, which I've often heard you say is the perfect size. I don't know what you're referencing there, but 9 by 13.
Well, like today, it's that size.
Right, it varies.
It varies.
Yeah, she was visiting back in the 1960s, and she kept it for decades, but now has finally decided to return it. She was inspired by the university's recent restitution of looted antiquities. So apparently there have been other people who've decided to return looted items. And she said, "You know what? It's time. It's time I return my stolen loot." And it does not say in here if she got any time, she's doing any time.
I'm telling you, she's old.
Well, yeah, if she stole it back in the 60s, my guess is she's probably in her 70s at a minimum, right?
Yeah.
At that point, though, like, I'm not turning myself in. I mean, at least not publicly.
I would give it to somebody for their birthday.
You know what I would do? I would do the thing like, you know where you can just leave a baby on a fire station doorstep and walk away and there's no questions asked, I would just take that thing up to the back to Greece and just set it on the front step and walk away. Hey, man.
With the sticky note?
Just, yeah, sticky note right next to the vending machines.
Oopsie.
Yeah, here, take it, it's yours. But I'm not outing myself like this. Anyways.
Cool.
Cool is right. The Greek Culture Ministry praised her sensitivity and courage and said her act showed, quote, it's never too late to do the right thing. You hear that, Dick? It's never too late to do the right thing.
I don't have any stolen artifacts, dude.
Okay. I just think in general, just generally speaking, I did ask you earlier if there's something you discovered about yourself that you're embarrassed about, and you said you don't have any, so.
I don't really have any. I'm sure there's something.
I bet there is.
I mean, you could try to make me feel bad about something.
Nah, we're good. This story here, kind of sad, but maybe I don't want to cover it. It's serendipitous to a degree. It's not funny at all, but I did want to cover it because it's just so odd. But a man has died after a burial vault collapsed on top of him Monday afternoon in Dallas. That was one of the things I was wondering as well. But the Dallas fire rescue crews were called to the Wrestling Funeral Home on Greensville Avenue Monday, where a coworker was pinned from the waist down. So this dude was still alive.
Yo.
And the truck lifting the vault using a combination of spreaders and airbags, blah, 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 are typically sued.
So basically,
sued.
It's a house that goes over the casket.
Yeah.
That's basically.
And I guess they were lifting it off of a trailer, and it dropped and squished him.
Yo.
And he was alive. They took him to the hospital where he later died.
He's the onesie of the week right there.
All right.
That's the least we could do.
Kind of, like I said, not funny,
Or
but
it could
just
be the old lady who died on the island.
The guy dies from a burial vault. Should have seen that coming. I don't know. Are we after the 55 minutes?
Yeah, sure.
This, sir, is a story. It's certainly going to have your attention. Dick, do you know who Kourtney Kardashian is?
No.
Yeah, you do.
I'm guessing it's a Kardashian.
It is a Kardashian, and her name is Kourtney, one of those girls. She has launched a new addition to her Lemme line, Lemme line, and it makes for quite an unexpected combo. The newest iteration of her Lemme Purse supplements, a probiotic gummy and pills designed to support vaginal health. That's right, vagina lollipops.
Can you get this on that Goop?
Well, no, this would be probably a competitor to Goop.
Oh, really?
Well, yeah, I mean, that's Gwyneth, and this is...
I'm trying to go to that website.
Yes, so they sell for about $30 for the gummies and $5.99 per lollipop is the probiotic bacterium collagen blah blah blah. I'm
so confused. So
it's a vagina lollipop packed full of probiotics and good stuff for your vaginal health.
But it's not
administered the way you think.
I'm going there.
They do have to specifically indicate because it does seem to be a little misleading.
That sounds idiotic, dude.
Rubbing a lollipop down there, it ain't doing nothing.
The gummies, I get.
I've been breathing out my butt, sticking the lollipop up the other side. Nothing.
Dude.
You know, we didn't talk about this, but she did release, or at least some Kardashian did release a Merkin-inspired underwear a couple of weeks ago where it was complete with pubic hair on the underwear. I'm not sure what this is all about, but...
Try before you buy.
I guess so. So are you interested in trying some of these probiotic vagina lollipops, Dick?
No.
Just to see what it would do? It's like swimming around your body looking for the appropriate place to go. I don't know where to go.
Nope.
Just going to hang out down here for a little while.
That's wild. That's so stupid.
Oh, man. Because, as you know, Dick, too much or not enough bacteria is not good for women's health. And it can lead to something called vaginosis. Nobody wants vaginosis. So eat your lollipops. In fact, just in time for Christmas, I think this would make a great stocking stuffer for all your loved ones.
No.
Some vagina lollipops.
That's actually a pretty good gag. Well, that's what's so sad.
They're only $5.99 a pop.
I mean, that's what's so sad about them. Because I guess you're trying to justify an actual real
Uh-huh.
health treatment or not treatment, but like
You're trying to get healthy.
yeah. But then you make it
Suck
into,
your way to good
then-
health.
and then you make it into a lollipop. That just tells me you're not very serious about it.
No.
No.
But I bet you she sells millions of dollars worth.
I hope
Because she's a Kardashian.
good for her.
All right, man. Pretty good time for the quick hit here at the end of the show. Dick, do you know who Vincent Patterson is?
No.
He is an American, meaning he's still alive, 75 years of age, an American director and choreographer who has had an expansive career in many parts of the entertainment industry, including film, Broadway, concert tours, opera, music videos, television, and commercials. He has achieved success worldwide as a director and choreographer. And you might be thinking, why am I bringing him up? Well, he's probably, at least we're going to pretend for this episode, he's most known because he co-choreographed Michael Jackson's video Thriller.
Oh, cool.
Just in time for Halloween. That's right. Not only that, he was one of the guys in the Bad video that was fight dancing basically with Michael Jackson as well. So this guy has contributed. But he helped create that, whatever that dance is in Thriller. Are you a fan of Thriller, the song?
Sure. It's
Kind
fun.
of a divisive thing. Some people are like, I don't like it, man. Well, it's great.
Fun.
It is fun. Well, somebody had to come up with that walk, that
Well, good for him.
vampire walk.
Is it? I mean, why would you bring up Michael Jackson?
I brought up Vincent Patterson, sir.
But he's. I mean, what's your obsession with Michael Jackson and Bill Cosby? You trying to tell me something? And lollipops? Do I need to not accept lollipops from you?
Speaking of that, that's right. We do have Halloween today. So tonight, this evening, everybody, when you're trick-or-treating, make sure you go out there and check all of your candies for fentanyl. Lick them first before you give them to your children to ensure that there's not any razor blades or drugs. So just a PSA here to all the parents who have little ones out there
That's so
tonight.
wild.
Be safe.
Are you trick or treating?
Nah, no trick-or-treating, man. Just hanging out with a little solo cup of some liquid fun and just watch all the little kids go by, and
Boys and apple juice.
that's the one. That's the one.
All right. All right.
Well, Dick, I'm sorry you weren't able to pull together a costume due to your busy schedule, but it still worked out. We managed to
Well,
get
I
it
enjoyed
anyways.
your costume.
Thank you, buddy. Just for you.
I enjoyed it.
As I told you before the show, I was trying to go as you.
Yeah.
Originally, that was my idea to dress up like you, and quickly I arrived at Stale Cracker when I thought it might be a little too avant-garde to do you as a costume. May not come across as evidently as this costume.
Would you sit like me during the show?
Oh, I was going to do the whole 9 yards. Lean back,
See, the problem with that is
breathe out my rear.
Once you learn how to do it, you're gonna be like, "Oh, I get it.
Well, the thing
I
is,
get it."
if I had the headset with the mic, I have a feeling I would be much more leany back in the chair. But I'm kind of forced to do that, to sit
I'm
upright.
so comfortable right now.
All right, guys.
But no, I don't really trick or treating. Yeah.
All right. Well, Vincent Patterson, you are not our onesie of the
What
week.
kind of candy you giving out?
It is, why is that fentanyl? Fentanyl flavored. I don't know, man. Candy. I'm not a full-size candy bar family, though, because I try to set the expectations
I
low.
don't think really anyone is.
No, there's a few, but they're doing it they're doing it for attention.
You think so?
Oh yeah, they want to be known as the full-size candy bar.
I haven't
family.
given out candy. I don't know in 20 years.
I know you haven't, buddy. I know you haven't.
I haven't even seen a trick or treater besides like the trunk or treats.
Again, because they're not allowed into your neighborhood.
Because I told you my trunk or treat story, right?
I mean, maybe you did.
We were doing our trunk or treat for my nieces and nephews, and some young lady became a cowboy or cowgirl, but she brought her horse, like a real horse. And the traditional trunk or treat, you're in a circle going around all these cars. So this girl on a horse was going around the big old circle.
Oh, yes, you did tell us. Mhm.
Yeah. I
Go ahead,
thought-
continue.
yeah, and the horse took a crap.
As horses will do.
And every kid was
And
stepping
walk right through it.
all in it. And I was like, that is the funniest thing I've seen in a while.
Yeah.
And so trunk or treats they could be pretty wild.
Yeah, man.
You think do you go to adult Halloween stuff? I got invited to a couple adult things, like the Natural Museum Houston, whatever it's called, the Science Museum down in Houston. They're doing a thing for adults, which is kind of weird to me. I guess it's cool to do a fundraiser that way, but do you go to those things? Like, you have a costume, so you got to use it.
I mean, I'm using it right now. The costume was specifically for this show.
now I
So
feel
no,
it.
I'm not doing
Now
it.
I'm embarrassed.
Yeah, no. This is why I brought it. I'm like, I paid money.
Now,
All right, onesies.
now I'm embarrassed.
Enjoy your evening.
You made me feel embarrassed. I apologize to you as a friend. I let you down.
You let me down. Very disappointed.
Maybe I'll get a costume for next week.
Go for it.
Yeah?
Go for it.
Think I could do it?
No, you won't.
Well, I got to think. I really want to get that penis head. But I feel like that's so
By
inappropriate.
after Halloween, you'll get it 50% off. All right, onesies, that's all the time we've got for this week. Again, have a safe, happy, fun Halloween. Like, share, subscribe, follow, tell a friend. We'll see you next week. Bye-bye.